Stephen A., you had a good look at what happened. What do you make of everything that occurred there surrounding Metta World Peace?
Well, he was coming out from a dunk. He had just dunked the ball, and he got a bit overly excited. And then he elbowed James Harden. But it wasn't accidental. I don't care what anybody says. If you look at it, he felt him first, and then he threw the elbow. That's why it was a flagrant 2. That's why I call for an automatic ejection, and you can bet the house that he will be suspended. There's no doubt about that, because that was a vicious elbow that James Harden received, and it just made no sense for Ron Artest to even throw that elbow, but he did it anyway.
Do you have any indication of what Metta World Peace may have said on what exactly occurred there? It seemed like he was talking to the referees. Did it seem to say that it was an accident or something along those lines?
No, he was trying to say that it was an accident, that it was unintentional, that he was just flailing his hands, and, you know, that Harden ultimately caught the elbow. But if you look at the replay, he literally felt him first before throwing that elbow. And obviously it was a vicious elbow. So, you don't want to assume that Metta World Peace is trying to hurt somebody, but what else can you surmise from it after watching the play itself? It was just an unnecessary thing to do. It was ill-advised. It was idiotic. And ultimately, it warranted his ejection and what I believe to be suspension to follow. His personality off the court is an indicative of such things. But clearly it was one of those situations where he did something that he should not have done. There is no way on earth that that was unintentional.
He has faced suspensions in the past. He's kept it pretty clean the last couple years, really since the name change. With regards to suspension, what are we looking at the length of a suspension, do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a couple of games, maybe more. You don't know what to predict with Commissioner Stern and Stu Jackson, the czar of discipline for the NBA office. But at the same time, I can't imagine that it would be less than a couple of games. I really, really can't imagine it. I mean, you got a game like this, and then you got a game or 2 left before the season ends. It wouldn't be surprising at all to me if we did not see him until the playoffs arrived, or even if it were game 2 of the playoffs as opposed to game 1. You just never know with the league.